All right, so right now I have some drums right here on the SP1200 that I'm gonna sample into the MPC. I'm going to get that groove, bring it into an individual pad. I am bringing it through this guitar pedal, this deco pedal, into the MPC, so it's giving it a bit of saturation. And now I want to create a brand new track and sample this record into this track. I'm actually going to go into this recorder. I'm not going to record in pad tap. I want to record in just sample. I want to sample a certain section. The reason why I'm not going to record in pad tab is because I want to do stem separation on this song. I hear some percussive instruments in the background that's a bit too distracting. So I want to get rid of certain parts of this sample. I'll demonstrate how I use stem separation and also the issue that I'm having with stem separation. Hopefully this is something that can get fixed, because this issue that I'm running into with stem separation is the way I mainly like to use it. So it's been something that I have to be patient. Hopefully it gets solved quick, but let's go ahead and sample into the MPC. All right, so we got the sample. I'm gonna go into the sample editor and I'm gonna trim out the section that I want to work with. I'm gonna just select the start point and the end point. Estas gardenias, right there. I'm gonna just tighten up this and marker right here. Perfect. I got a good loop right there. I'm going to process this, discard. The way stem separation works, and this is the way it works right now, you can use it and follow along exactly the way I'm doing it. This works fine. There's no glitch. I haven't not ran into any problem just grabbing a selection, doing stem separation with your drums, vocals, and other bass. This is fine. This is the way I'm going to do it right now. But the issue that I'm running into is when I create a program and I have individual chops already chopped up. This is the way I like to use stem separation. I rarely use it the way I'm going to demonstrate right now. This is something that I will use every once in a while. But my go-to way of using stem separation is sampling into the MPC, chopping it all up, creating a program with those individual chops, and later on, as I'm building my beats, if I have, let's say pad 16 has a little bit of vocals on the background and I want to do stem separation only to pad 16, after I've created my drum program, I want to go ahead and do that. I was able to do that back in 2.0, but ever since 3.0, now when I create an individual pad stem separation, it will work the first time. It gives me stems on that pad, but when I want to do it again to another pad within the same program, it completely disregards what I'm asking it to do, and it just goes back into the same pad and it overwrites what I had right there. That is my favorite way of using stem separation. Unfortunately, is not working right now. It just is something I just have to be patient with, and hopefully it's something that can get fixed. Now, the way I'm going to show you right now, this still works fine. Select a section of the song that you want to do stem separation to. Go to process all the way. I'm going to put that in track number 3. Put it in pad A1. That's fine. Hit do it. Now, once that's done, I go to my main page, go to track number 3 on pad A1. I got my sample right there. If I go into this track editor, go into samples, bang through, now I have all these separate stems. I have my vocals, bass, drums, and other. This is awesome because I'm able to remix this, lower down the drums or percussive instruments. It gives me the flexibility. Now, this is something I have to mention. Stems on the MPC is not the greatest. It does not sound perfect. It is not, you're going to throw any record. I had so many people like, man, I tried to do some stem separation the other day and it just sounds horrible. Trust me, I've had those records that I feed it to my MPC and it just does not come along great. It's far from perfect. As a matter of fact, there's other stem separation tools, software that sounds a lot better than the MPC stem separation, especially in standalone. But it comes in handy, especially the way I want to use it, how I explained a few moments ago, where I just want to do stem separation on one pad. I'm not trying to do it to the whole entire loop. That to me is so useful. I find so much use when I just need to separate certain elements on one individual chop. Why? Because it maintains great sound quality throughout my whole entire chopped up program. Maybe just one pad is going to take a hit, but I need to duck down certain vocals or certain elements. That's fine. I love that. I want that 100%. But right here, I'm doing it to the whole entire loop that I selected. Let's hear how it sounds. This is a cool sounding loop, but I just feel like the percussive, I don't know if it's a tambourine, is a little too loud and it peaks out too much. I want to get rid of that. I need to get rid of that, which is going to be under my drums, so I can just lower down that volume. Perfect. Now this is before. This is after. It's still there, but it's dug down. You can barely hear it once I run it through some processing. It's not going to be noticeable. It's not standing out as much. This is what I like stem separation for, is minor adjustments that is going to back me up when I'm in a pinch like this. This is not doing the work for me. I know it's taking a hit on quality, but I'm okay with that because I need to get those tambourines removed or as far away as I possibly can. So I'm loving stem separation. This is a perfect example of this sounds great. I'm going to use this. Once I have that chopped up, I'm able to flatten this pad. Now, I don't want to bore you guys through the whole process, but once I have that flattened out, I'm able to chop up that new stem separated audio file without that tambourine standing out a little too much. Once I have that chopped up onto my 16 pads, there's artifacting. I can still hear the tambourine. It's not as noticeable. I feel like once I put my drums on top of this, put some effects, give it a mix, it's not going to be something that is noticeable. All the way to Bank B. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit play, see what we come up with right here, and just have fun. All right, we got a little something right here. All right, let's lay that down. All right. Oh, that is awesome. Now we have this empty phrase on bar 4. The drums run out. I think I just did a 3-bar loop with the drums, but I think we could go to Bank B. I want to focus on that 4th bar. We can do something right there just to switch up the beat. Ooh, okay, let's lay this down. Oh, and then we go back into the beat. Now, when stem separation was announced, I was really excited because I knew that it was going to be a tool for me to use when I'm chopping up records. I think a lot of people are disappointed when they hear how it sounds, knowing that it's not perfect. There's a lot of artifacting, expecting this to be like eliminate drums completely, eliminate vocals completely. And if that's not what you get, then it's kind of disappointing, right? My expectation, and when I think of technology, of how everything is advancing, just having stem separation in a sampler it's interesting for me because my priority when it comes down to this whole sampling thing is I enjoy just listening to music, chopping it up. Oops, there's vocals in the background. I want to figure out ways that I can make this pile of audio work for me. That is the art. That is the excitement or anticipation where we recreate a sequence out of what we get. You know, it's not perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. And that's actually something that I've mentioned before with sample packs. When it comes down to sample packs, melodic sample packs, I don't have fun with those because everything sounds perfect. There's no vocals and there's a cool melody that I could not even have to chop up. To me, that's not fun. The fun part is digging. The fun part is going through some problems with, man, there's too much vocals in this section. Let me keep going through the record. Maybe there's 1 millisecond at the end of a certain beats that I can use and bring it into a pack. That to me is artistic. So when I got stem separation, I'm not trying to use stem separation as my solution for all my problems. And that's why I like to use it, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video. If I could have everything chopped up already, I did the work, bank A, B, C, D, chopped up into individual pads. If there's one certain pad that I just cannot eliminate, but there is something in the background, that's where stem separation comes in and it backs me up. It's not perfect, but it will get me out of a pinch when I'm dealing with a certain beat of a bar that I need to eliminate something. So hopefully we're able to get this whole stem separation problem figured out where we could go back to the way we were doing it in 2.0 of just stem separating individual pads and dropping those stems back onto those individual pads. Am I the only one that is going through that? I'm not sure. I've spoke with different people that have the same issue. And for someone like me, I enjoy stem separation. I hope we can get this updated very soon. Guys, if you see me going through this MPC, just having a great time, I have fun doing this. I get so many people just getting stuck with their MPC, whether it's the MPC 1, Live, X. I know there's a lot going on right here. If you guys want information on how to master your MPC, I do have a course that will take you from start to finish. I'll walk with you through every step. And at the end of this course, my main objective is that you feel comfortable and confident when you're making beats and just have fun. This is what my main priority is have a good time when you're making music. How many beats have I made that I'm just like, man, that beat was horrible, but I have so much fun putting music together. The reason why I have fun is because I feel so comfortable with my machine. And I know it's actually not fun and it's frustrating when you're trying to come up with an idea and this is all technical difficulties right here. So if you guys want to get more comfortable, become more fluent with your sampler, be sure to check out my course. I do offer payment plans. So if you guys want to set up a payment plan and start learning today, be sure to sign up. I'd love to have you in there. Link down in the description. Guys, thank you so much. Do not forget, if you are part of the Patreon, download these sample chops, load them up into your MPC, and recreate your own flips. Thank you. I'll catch y'all on our next one. Peace. La, 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 la.